Well, this really is The Good Grocer, a proudly WA family-owned business known for its premium produce and incredible range. They're also passionate about supporting local growers and suppliers, which makes it one of my go-to stops for fresh, quality ingredients. Today, I'm going to be sharing some of The Good Grocer's quality produce and matching it with the perfect WA wine, because that's my specialty. You'd be amazed at what a little expert knowledge and a great wine can bring to a meal. Today we're making prawn and chorizo pasta, so I'm hitting Catalano Seafood, another proudly WA family company renowned for sourcing only the best. It's no surprise you'll find them right here at The Good Grocer. These beauties are exactly what I'm after.
Personally, I love to have a wine while I'm cooking. So today I've chosen Plantagenet's Chorizo Riesling to have with our pasta. My love language is actually wine, spaghetti, and seafood. So we're going to use all three of those ingredients today with a prawn and chorizo pasta matched with Riesling. To start, we're going to put our chorizo in the pan. You want your pan to be about medium heat, not too high, because we want the fat to render out. I also like to add just a touch of olive oil just to get it started. I'm going to move that around. The fat from the chorizo is going to work as lubricant for the garlic. So chuck that in. And we want the garlic to cook gently, so turn your heat down just slightly for this bit and make sure to keep it moving. If the garlic starts to stick a little bit, that's absolutely fine, because that's just going to add some caramelization and more flavor to the sauce. Once you start to see the beautiful browning of the edges of the garlic, we're going to deglaze the pan with some Riesling. Now, a little tip with this, don't use wine that is over 3 days old in the fridge. You actually want to use wine that you can still drink yourself. Now we're going to be very generous, as you can see, and that's going to reduce slowly. Now that this sauce is thick enough that it's going to coat the back of the spoon like this, you're ready to put your prawns on. Now, we don't want to stew the prawns, we want to sear them. So we're going to turn the heat up and pop them in just like this. I like to separate them a little bit. Make sure that they're touching the pan so you get that beautiful caramelization. My sauce is starting to reduce a little bit too much, so you can always add a tiny splash of wine back in just to give you a little bit more juice. Now the prawns are cooked on one side, so I'm going to quickly flip them over, but there's actually no stress on this. You can also literally just give the pan a little bit of a shake. Now we don't want to overcook the prawns because they're lovely and fresh and sweet. So at this point, just before they're cooked, we're going to add in the lemon. Just look at that color. You can really smell the freshness. Juicy prawns with a hint of heat and citrus. That's the beauty of WA produce. Now the prawns are cooked. We're going to turn the pan just to its lowest possible heat, but keep an eye on it because we don't want it to burn. Now the sauce is coated, your chorizo and your prawns. I like to add just a little bit more olive oil. There isn't a large amount of this sauce, but it's very strong in flavor. And at this point, I like to add a tiny bit of salt. Remember though that the chorizo is quite salty. Now we're going to add in our pasta. A little bit of pasta sauce is actually a good thing because it thickens the sauce up. Turn it off the heat. You can also add chili to this if you like chili. Now last up, I'm going to turn it off the heat. I'm going to put a very generous amount of parsley through it. Give it a good toss. We really want to coat all of the spaghetti in this beautiful rich sauce. And that's it, ready to serve. When you have beautiful, sweet prawns like this, you don't want a wine that's going to overpower them. This Riesling has lovely vibrancy and energy, and the racy acid is going to cut straight through the fat from the chorizo. Time to dig in.